Hi all, Dr. Cahill here. I want to show you how to find a scholarly source today. So let's go to our library, and if you look up here at the link, this is the fastest way to do it. Click library, and we're going to look at articles because that's what you're looking for, is a journal article. If you click on journal article, you want to choose all databases. And we're going to just use Academic Search Complete, which is the first of the options over here. You can also use JSTOR and a few others. You have to be careful though, because academic sources will be found in here, but you'll also find newspaper articles and magazines, so you have to watch your selection. CQ Researcher and Opposing Viewpoints have they rely heavily on popular media sources instead of academic or scholarly sources. So Academic Search Complete and the JSTOR and gosh, I can't remember, there's one other that uses far more academic sources. So let's just use Academic Search Complete. This will work perfectly for your paper, the assignment 2. And so let's click here. And it brings us to a search engine. This is a Boolean search, which means we can use and not. I'm going to scroll down just a little bit, and you'll see that right here I'm going to choose full text. That means I will be able to download it right at the time that I find the article. And I'm going to choose scholarly or peer-reviewed because that's required for this assignment. As a result of clicking these two, I'm going to find better sources for my assignment. When I did the Psychology Today search, we looked at possessions, I think it was, or ownership. Yeah, that looks like right. Possessions in the extended self, what does it show about us? And if I click here, I'm going to have a series of articles that show up. Now, I don't want one in a foreign language. I want one in English. I can say not up here, but I can't tell what language that is. So I can't even remove it effectively. If I recognize the language, I could say not China or not Chinese. So here's another one. Women's use of treasured possessions as aids to identity development and maintenance. And that relates to, but it's not the exact same thing as the research article or the Psychology Today article that I found. So this would be a good possibility, and I can see that it's from an academic journal because it says so right here. And so it drives my decision making and helps me select an appropriate article. And extended self and possessions in the workplace looks like another good option, and again it is an academic journal and it's available full text. So if I click here, it's going to open up the entire article for me. One of the things you'll notice about scholarly articles is that they're quite a bit longer than popular media articles, and they usually have more authors. This one only has 2, so that's unusual. But if you remember, when I scroll down through the other one, we could see that it was lengthy, but this one indicates that it's 15 pages. So we can see that this, and notice the font and the print is much finer than on the other article. So this is an in-depth analysis, and it's what I'm looking for the scholarly article. So this is how you find a good scholarly article.